Back, Egypt's interim president Adli Mansour issued a decree on Sunday to appoint the 50-member committee that includes all Egyptian groups, including a former member of the Muslim Brotherhood. The committee is responsible for writing the final amendment draft for the 2012 constitution. But as the committee is being formed, several groups have already expressed their rejection to the first draft composed by the committee of 10 experts, including the press syndicate. From Cairo, Adel Mahroui reports.
The new Egyptian constitution, coming after the departure of former presidents Hosni Mubarak and Mohamed Morsi, is expected to try and guarantee freedom rights. But after a committee comprised of 10 experts published its final draft, some groups are already showing signs of dissatisfaction. Among those showing reservations with freedom of expression, the press syndicate.
The press syndicate condemns the 10-member committee's passiveness towards all the suggestions of the syndicate on the articles related to freedom of media and press. They left it as the 2012 constitution that is now illegitimate.
Journalists in Egypt have been campaigning to have their independence and safety guaranteed, after at least 7 journalists died covering the Egyptian crisis since 2011. Although the constitution stated the respect for media freedom, it left exceptions to be formed by the law. This provision is expected to give room for the parliament's majority to legally control the media in the country. The draft constitution also gives the president the right to appoint chiefs of media and press council.
Shutting down the media and limiting freedom of expression will become constitutional if these articles remain. We requested giving journalists the rights of freedom of information, but the constitution wrote a vague article leaving out details of the law. We call upon the 50-member committee to respond to the syndicate's recommendations to reach what we all aspired.
The new draft included 198 articles instead of 236. Experts deleted article number 219 that Islamists inserted to define the source of Islamic law that should shape future legislations. On Sunday, interim President Adli Mansour issued a decree to appoint a 50-member committee that includes all Egyptian groups, including a former member of the Muslim Brotherhood. They will then come up with a draft constitution that will be put forward to all Egyptians in a national referendum. Before President Morsi was ousted, the Egyptian Supreme Court declared the country's constitution was not legally formed. The big reaction from the Egyptian society on the first draft constitution shows that Egyptians will not allow the country's new constitution to pass without having their input first, even before the referendum. Adel Mahroui, CCTV, Cairo.